What's going on, gang? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Time Bokan 24 Mecha Buton. As I said, this is from the new anime Time Bokan. This Mecha Buton is, well, it's Heracross. I mean, we've got ourselves a mecha version of Heracross from Pokemon. It's a very cool little beetle mode. It is the main mech that shows up in the show or in the anime. In this mode, it's actually really cool. My only complaint in the mode is that the rear wings or rear carapace have a tendency to come open way too easily. They're supposed to peg together, but they just don't. It does have lights and sounds gimmicks. Requires 2 AAA batteries here under the belly, and then this switch to be flipped up. And there is a nice big button right up here on the top of the figure. The sounds are very loud, especially when you're holding it in your hands. The lights are just that little flashing here inside what was or is the cockpit in the show. This figure also transforms into a robot mode. To do that, we're going to first grab the front of the beetle head and rip the beetle head off, come to the front beetle arms and flip them 180 degrees while pointing them towards the back of the, or I should say the bottom of the beetle mode. Grab the rear sections and fold them up over the front of the beetle mode. Reach underneath and pull off the sword. Grab the entire top section and flip it 180 degrees around, like so, until it pegs into place. Next, come up to what is the inner part of the beetle mode. Grab the rear legs and fold them together until they peg together. And then fold the feet down over the legs. And actually getting the legs to snap together isn't exactly easy. So grab that, fold that down, and they get pegged into place like that. The last bit of the transformation requires you reach around the top of the head and flip out this nice little Gundam-esque antenna. Next, we grab the front of the beetle mode, split the horn in half, fold that up, and this whole section will peg into the figure's chest like that. In robot mode, Mecha Buton is really neat. He's got some decent posability and a few flaws, which I'll cover in a minute. He comes with this nice little sword, which is more like a short sword than in the show. It looks a lot bigger. He does have lights and sounds in this mode where his eyes do flash. One thing I do like about the lights and sounds is that the different sounds gives you different colors on the eyes. I like that a lot. Now, the gimmick with this guy is that he can combine with a bunch of different bugs that are launched from a spaceship. So to do that, you are going to pull off, well, the horn section, and then his head pops off. And this is probably the biggest flaw of the figure, is that the head does peg on very lightly. It requires very little force to pull this head off. The other flaws of the robot mode are minor. He does have limited posability because of all the kibble we've got here from the bug mode and the horns up front. The legs aren't very posable because of the way that it transforms. You really aren't going to get much play in the legs. And these wings don't peg in anywhere, and the wings actually feel pretty cheap. The wings are coated in a nice gloss that do make them a little bit stronger, but the hinge points here and the overall feel of the wing assembly is not very good. It's supposed to be a cape, which I get. Size-wise, the figure is roughly the same height as a current deluxe class Transformer, but the width and bulk-wise is significantly more. Overall, Mecha Buton is a very, very nifty figure. I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of the toys in this line. The anime itself isn't very good. I'm also dead inside and can't enjoy happy things anymore, so there is that. But I'm not the biggest fan of the show. The mecha, however, is fantastic, and the animation on the show is pretty good for all the mecha sections. So if you guys can pick this up, I would highly recommend it. Thank you for watching this video review of Time Bokan 24 Mecha Buton. As always, I am Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.